Stone cutting precision before modern tools. Across the ancient world, stones weighing tons were cut, shaped, and fitted together with astonishing precision. No electricity, no steel blades, no modern machinery. And yet, the joints are flawless. This documentary explores how ancient cultures achieved near-perfect stonework long before modern tools, and why their precision still challenges modern engineering. The puzzle of ancient precision. Modern stone cutting relies on diamond blades, laser measurement, and computer guidance. Ancient builders had none of these. Yet from Egypt to the Andes, stone blocks align with tolerances measured in millimeters, sometimes less. The question is not whether this precision exists. It is how it was achieved, and whether our assumptions about ancient capabilities are incomplete. Egypt. Granite, not limestone. Many Egyptian monuments were built using granite, one of the hardest natural stones on Earth. Granite resists cutting even with modern steel tools. And yet, ancient Egyptians shaped granite blocks with flat faces, sharp angles, and smooth finishes. Archaeological evidence shows the use of copper tools, stone hammers, and abrasive sand, particularly quartz, which is harder than granite. Cutting was not achieved by force, but by patience, repetition, and material science. Time replaced machinery. Saw marks and drill holes. In several Egyptian sites, stone surfaces show straight saw marks and circular drill cores. These marks indicate controlled, linear motion, not random impact. Experimental archaeology demonstrates that copper saws combined with abrasive slurry can cut stone slowly but precisely. What remains debated is scale. How were such techniques applied consistently across massive construction projects involving thousands of blocks? The Andes, polygonal stonework. In the Andes, Inca stonework presents a different mystery. Large, irregular stones fit together so tightly that no mortar was required, and none was used. Each stone was shaped individually to match neighboring stones, forming complex interlocking patterns. This method increases earthquake resistance and structural stability. The stones were not standardized. They were custom fit. Such work demands extraordinary spatial awareness, planning, and craftsmanship. Measurement without numbers. Ancient builders did not rely on written blueprints as modern engineers do. Instead, they used physical measurement systems, plumb lines, sight lines, water levels, and reference stones. Accuracy was achieved through direct comparison, not abstract calculation. Stone was shaped against stone, checked repeatedly, and refined incrementally. Precision emerged through process, not speed. Material knowledge and skill transfer. Ancient stoneworkers understood their materials intimately. They knew how stone fractured, how it responded to heat, pressure, and abrasion. Skills were passed down orally and through apprenticeship, often within closed guilds or family traditions. This knowledge was practical, experiential, and highly specialized. When civilizations declined, this knowledge often disappeared with them. What modern experiments confirm? Modern experiments have replicated many ancient stone-cutting techniques. Using copper tools, sand abrasives, and stone hammers, researchers have achieved surprisingly precise results. What experiments struggle to reproduce is efficiency at scale. Time, labor coordination, and cumulative expertise played a critical role. Ancient precision was not impossible. It was expensive in human effort. What remains unexplained? Despite progress, unanswered questions remain. How were large stones repeatedly shaped with near-perfect accuracy? How was consistency maintained across generations? How were complex joints planned without written plans? The absence of records leaves gaps that archaeology continues to explore. Mystery remains, not because of lost technology, but lost context. Redefining ancient capability. Ancient cultures were not primitive. They optimized for durability, stability, and permanence, not speed. Their methods reflect priorities different from our own. Precision was not a byproduct of technology. It was the result of discipline, repetition, and time. Ancient stone cutting reminds us that progress is not linear. Knowledge can be refined and lost. The stones still stand, quietly challenging modern assumptions about intelligence, capability, and history. If this documentary expanded your understanding, consider supporting Interesting Mind Hub by liking this video and subscribing for future explorations into humanity's forgotten achievements. Thank you for watching. And remember, Sometimes the most advanced tools are patience and skill.